Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Naomi, and today I want to share a few of my favorite movements to do when I just want to warm up my body really quickly and I don't want to do anything specific. So what I mean by that is I don't necessarily want to do a yoga practice immediately. I might not have time to go for a run, but I've just woken up and I want to get my body a little bit more awake and alive. And these are just my go-tos for that sort of thing. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be all that you do for your practice. This doesn't necessarily mean that, you have to do anything else. This actually might be enough for you. And the reason that I want to say that now is that we tend to get in our heads the idea that we have to do a full practice for our movement to count, right? Whether it's a full yoga practice or a full weightlifting practice, that it's got to be like 60 minutes long or it's got to be really high intensity. And the truth is, y'all, movement is movement. And all movement is good movement. So these movements are not only good movements, but they are fantastic movements to help you feel just a little bit more awake and a little bit more alive and feel ready to face the day. And maybe if you want, move a little bit more later. So all that said, let's get to it. So first one, arm swings. Now your arm swings can be in front of your body, like I'm doing, sort of crisscrossing. You can make them gentler and slower, like I just slowed down, or you can make them more dynamic, like you're trying to throw something behind you, right? You can also swing forward, up and down, right? Give yourself some swings here. You could add some knee bends so that when you swing down, your whole torso goes down and you swing up. Right? So just swing arms or maybe add a knee bend and a swing back up, because that is really dynamic. And just do a few more of those. You could also swing one arm at a time, forward or back. Okay? Now next thing, now that you're done with your arm swings, are leg swings. Okay, they work in the same way, except for that you're only doing one at a time, because if you can swing both of your legs at the same time, then I don't think that you need this video. Okay, so stand on your left leg, because if you're levitating, then you need like a whole other movement program. So stand on your left leg, swing your right leg forward and back. Now, if balance is an issue, you can always put your hand at a wall. This is not an exercise for balance. This is just warming up your body. Okay, you could bend your knee, you keep it straight, you could keep it lower, or do really, really, really big swings forward and back. Okay, whatever suits your fancy, and you will notice that your arms will go with you, which is why it's really nice that you warmed them up first with your arm swings. Switch sides, stand on your right leg, and again, you could do bent knee, straight leg, small, just gentle swings, or bigger, right? Getting those arms moving too. Whew. And I will say that the higher you go with your leg, the more deeply your core muscles engage, but it isn't necessarily about that, right? Movement can just be good movement, okay? So done with the leg swings. Next thing that we're gonna do, squats. Okay, so squat down and up, right? So hips go down, hips go up. Okay, now the thing to keep in mind with squats is that you're really aiming to hips go back, hips come to neutral. Hips go back, hips come to neutral. Okay, now if squatting is difficult, you could always do a sit to stand. So you could put a chair behind you, sit on the chair, stand up. Sit on the chair and stand up. You could have your legs wider apart and turn your feet out slightly. Okay, you could have your feet closer in and do a tighter squat. Okay. If you were feeling really energetic, you could do like a single leg squat, but we'll get to something like that in just a minute. I'd say keep your feet both on the floor. I know I'm still going. Okay, and then the last thing I would suggest with your squats is you can do them sort of miniature version, like a mini squat, or you can go deeper and all the way up. Squat all the way down, all the way up. Okay? So take a little break from your squats. Give yourself just a little bit of a shake. And we're going to do what are generally called curtsy lunges. Okay, and I really like these as a step back and forth because it's sort of like a more fun version of a two-step, right? My husband taught my kids the other night how to like do a two-step dance. Okay, so this is sort of like a two-step curtsy lunge situation. So you would start on your right leg, step left leg behind, step onto your left leg, right leg behind, okay? And just go back and forth. Now, you could do a little bit more of a conventional two-step, just side to side. You could move it a little faster if you wanted, but I really like the step behind of the curtsy lunge because it just gives me a little bit more dynamic action. And I will do this often, like when I'm in the kitchen, waiting for something to cook. Just step back and forth. And you can do as many of these as you want, really. I like them so much that I don't actually want to stop right now, but we have one more to get to, and this is meant to be quick. So last one. The last thing that we're going to do is just shake. Just shake your whole body. Shake your shoulders, shake your arms, shake out your hair, shake out your legs. You can jump and shake at the same time. You could spin in circles, which my 2-year-old really likes to do, but that makes me dizzy. Just move your body, jump from side to side. Shake out your arms, shake out your fingers, shake out your hair, shake out your hips, shake everything. Oh. See, even the puppy likes to shake. So, now I feel pretty energized. I feel really, really awake and alive in my body. I hope you do too. And I hope that this gives you some inspiration to get moving whenever you want without feeling the pressure of having to do a full class or a full practice or a full anything. These 5 little movements, these 5 big movements can be just enough. So hope that you enjoyed them, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat again really soon. Until then, bye everyone.